Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Maces of Valor by Berserker Games, designed by Eric von Rossing and developed by Jan Hornick. And we are on turn 3 of our campaign here, testing the Vassal module out, making sure all the kinks are worked out, or as many as I can catch. And we are still in Airfield B. We don't check for base change until turn 7. I have 6 E3s and 2 Halberstadts available. I've actually got four named crews right now. Only 3 victory points to show for my campaign so far. We had a rather lackluster mission last time. It's good for advancing, but not for much else. Let's get our turn track over here. Track mat. I lost that, so let me find. I got even more windows open now because I got my video uploading, my editing software up there. Not that I'm very good at editing, but I do tack in the splash screen and some music, and once in a while something's horrible, I'll pull it out. I'm not a big techie. You'd never know it from the Vassal modules, but I am a mechanic by trade, not a techie, though I do love computers and what they can do for you, especially with the board games and stuff. But yeah. Uh, Mission number 3. We will be new arrivals. We don't have any room for new arrivals, so we don't do that. So we reset our track to 0, which should already be on 0 and is. We don't have any aircraft repair, but we do have a crew to roll for. He's going to recover on a 4 plus. We get a 1 again. So poor old Manford is still in the hospital. Um, I want to start spreading these guys out. There is that special one, and I like using the optional rules for everything I play. I just like the optional rules because usually they make it a little more realistic or a little harder, and I like harder. So let's see here. Optional rules: name crews on leave. After each 5 missions a named crew has participated in, you should send them on a 2-mission break. Leave noted in the log. If you don't, roll 1 die 6 after each additional mission you have assigned for them. Crew breaks down and downgrades 1 step. Um, they can serve another 5 missions, and then they should have rest again on mission 5 in a row. Don't they, the mission 5 row don't have to be continuous. If a crew is injured, then it has to recover before it is sent on leave. Wow, that's pretty brutal. So it doesn't matter whether you rest them or not. They're still going to have to. So Manford, even though he's resting up in the hospital, is not getting credit for not doing anything. And we can discard that. We don't need that anymore. Oh, you know what, Mike? I will automatically do that. But I forgot when I reset this, I was 1 turn behind. We are actually on turn number 3, getting ready to do turn number 3. So now we're going to draw our mission card. To do that, we're going to come over here. Next turn it. And now we're back in business. That was just a gaffe on my part when I transferred everything over and reset up. Trench strafing. 6 scouts and 2 tandems attack D3 enemy entrenched infantry targets and each of 3 enemy trench spaces, 1 random and 2 closest. Roll D3 for each target space separately. Add +1 to each target's defensive fire. Well, the way I read that, any or each. Yeah, we're going to go balls to the wall on this. So let's go ahead. We need points. Tandems and bombers. We are going to get 2 tandems. Let's get our flight down here. Go up here and get tandems. And you still only have the Roland available. So we're going to bring them over here. Going to load them up with bombs. I'm going to go up here and get some bomb. I haven't done that yet, but I may eventually put where the bomb's at automatically and rockets at automatically and incendiary. I just got to go through and do all that. There are little things that as I play it, I see that I could make just a little bit better, which usually gets me in trouble because you adjust one thing and the dominoes start to fall and then you got to pick them up. Uh, 6 planes. 6 planes. I'm going to send out, being as it doesn't help to say these, to leave these guys behind. I've got 3 aces, and we're going to go ahead and send out the Halby too. 3, 6. We're going to send out the Halby. These will be my 6 guys. And we can actually carry bombs in the Halberstadts. But to put bombs in, they're going to be overloaded. So I think I'm just going to let everybody come in and actually got to check for ordnance shortage too on the bombs. Ordnance shortage bombs is going to be a roll of 1. No shortage on them. So yeah, I'm just going to go in with these guys. That's going to be my flight. I'm probably ahead of myself. Yes, I am. Mission length, we're still got 23 because of our E3s. Determining weather. The roll of 5. I believe lower numbers are good. I'm still not used to the game enough to know that. 5 is going to be light cloud 0, so that's not bad. Form the flight, already did that. I jumped the gun. Ordnance check, did that. Jumped the gun. And we were going to move to, actually, we got to get our D3, our trench set up here. So we're going to roll 3 dice for that. 3, a 4, and a 3. And the random is going to be a 3, 4, and a 3. That's going to be C. And then the 2 on the either side of it. All right, I like to go to the longest one first. So when I'm headed back to base with damaged aircraft, I have very few hexes for the damaged guys to try to make it. So we are going to go ahead and move. I'm going to move over Cambrai. Move to the left. That's 1. We're going 1 to 2. We do have an event, a flight event, and we are over friendly territory. So we're going to roll 2 dice 6. Enemy scouts. There are D6 scouts in the area. Proceed to combat sequence. We have D6 scouts. There's 2. So 2 scouts. We don't know what they are yet. We're going to go and look for detection. Plus the visibility. We're rolling 2d6. 10. Visibility 0. You've spotted an enemy flight. If they haven't noticed you and you have a tempting opportunity to attack them with +1 to your initiative. You don't have to engage them if you are escorting and not in a target space, or you are outnumbered and not in the target space, or you spend 1 movement or a mission point. I don't have to engage them, but there's only 2 planes, and this is an opportunity, and we need opportunity after the last mission. So you know what? Let's go see what British availability there is on turn number 3. Yeah, it's all DH2s, and we got to roll for aces. And for 2 of them, we're going to get an ace on 6. There is no aces, so DH2s, 2 of them. British Scouts DH2. We will take on 2 DH2s. I got no problem with that. That's going to be hopefully we don't pay the price for this. We have not been rolling well for initiative so far in this campaign. We did the determination of the initiative. Flight composition, we just did that, and we're going into initiative now. So let's get their guys out there first. He's a 4. Plus 5 is a 9. Boy, they keep rolling well. And this guy's a 4. Plus 5 is a 9. Yep. We get +1 initiative because we rolled well. 4 plus 1 is 5. Plus 6 is 11. 4 plus 1 is 5. Plus 2 is 9. 4, 11. Oh boy, I messed that one up. 4 plus 1 is 5. Plus 1 is 6. Plus 3 is 9. Could be worse, I guess. This guy is 3 plus 1 is 4. Plus 4 is 8. He's worthless. 3 plus 1 is 4. Plus 5 is 9. He's worthless. So far, I don't have anybody can respond to the enemy. 4 plus 1 is 5. Plus 3 is 8. Nobody that can respond to the enemy. 3 plus 1 plus 4 is 10. We got one guy can actually shoot. And 3 plus 1 is 4. Plus 1 is 5. That has been my problem. This guy, tandems, they can actually attack a guy at a lower with front guns. So he can actually attack them, but I think he has to drop his bombs to do so. Let me go back to where it tells me exactly what my guys can do to make sure I'm playing the AI correctly. Friendly tandems. They can attack an enemy in the same. I think they only got to jettison them if they get damaged. Pretty sure of that. I don't like being pretty sure though. I like to be absolutely sure. And whenever I know I've read it, this is my problem. I don't maintain things very well right now. Jettison bombs, and when a bomb loaded scout or tandem aircraft gets damaged, they have to drop. But so we don't have to automatically jettison them. We can attack him at a lower. That'd be a 4+1 roll. And he misses anyway, so that was a moot point. This guy is going to attack. Oh, actually, no. I did see. I'm all off kilter already. This guy is going to attack them. That's actually two gun bursts because he's 2 away. Yeah, see, I'm all out of kilter already. So he already rolled a 1 and missed. He rolled a 2. He missed with that too, so it doesn't matter. I'm getting confused. Don't mind me. This guy is going to attack him. That's just 1. We're going to get 1 burst. A 2. Yep, our rolling continues. None of my guys here can do. Well, actually, this guy can. He can do rear guns. These guys are worthless against him because they can't fire at 0. Pretty sure of that. I'm going to go double check it because again, I don't like pretty sure, so I'm still learning this. And some of the rules are a little different than the other ones I've played, so I got to make sure that I'm playing by these rules. A scout must attack enemy unit in a lower IN box. If there are no more enemy in the target IN box, you can choose the one to attack. Okay, so, but you can't attack a lower one. I could have these guys become wingmen, which means they would take the damage. So let me go ahead now. At least him, I can put him as the wingman for him. I ought to give them a code or something so I don't forget that. And him, he can actually attack them in the same IN with the rear guns. That's going to be a 1 die roll, looking for a 3+. 3, he does get a 3. And now we need something above 4. We get a 5, so that's going to be a damaged on him. He's done. And that's going to bring up the Brits. I guess I'll go for the lone Halberstadt. Because if they go for him, they're going to be hitting Halberstadt anyway. You know what? They will go for him because he's a better pilot. He get one attack looking for a 4+. 5, of course they do. He gets a hit. That's going to be a 4 and a 4. We got it damaged already. I cannot roll for crap, and they are just constantly rolling good numbers. He's done. And that's going to bring this guy up, and he is going to be attacking 1 on a 4+ also. And a 2. He does nothing. And so we have the end of that combat round. So all these guys will come back down to here. And we'll go to round number 2 because I still believe that somewhere along the line I will get my dice in order here. Their first one 4 plus 1 is 5, like maybe right now. He is a 2 plus 2 is 4. Yep, maybe right now is our chance. The first tandem, and we are not getting any bonus this time. 3 plus 4 is 5, 7 rather. Yes, I know math. 4 plus 5 is 9. Now we're starting to get somewhere. And I dropped his bomb. 3 plus 2 is 5. Give it with him here. That's good. 3 plus 5 is 8. 3 plus 3 is 6. Oh, yeah. And 3 plus 4 is 7. Yeah, we're getting them now. 2, 3 plus 6 is 9. And I left Eric behind there. And 4 plus 6 is 10. Yes, sirree. Halberstadt is going to attack the first British plane right here. That is a difference of 5. Difference of 5 gives us gun bursts of 3. So we're going to roll 3 dice, and he's got 0. 3 dice. We got a 5 and a 6, both hit, so we're going to roll a d6 plus 1. 4, 5. That's going to be damaged on him. Halberstadt is done. We bring up Eric next. Eric's going to attack this guy. He is plus 4, so he's also going to get 3 attacks, and he gains 1. So we're going to have 3 attacks plus 1, and we're looking at 5+ on him. Oh, that absolutely sucks. He misses, even with the plus 1s. The tandem. He's got 4. That's 3 attacks with his 4+. And he gets 0 added. 1, 1, and a 5. That's going to be a hit. A 2 does not damage him, so he's done. Here comes Joseph. He is 3. That's going to be 2 attacks, and he is a plus 1. Come on, get a shot. 6 and a 6. That's 2 possible hits. We're going to get a d6 plus 1. 5, 6. That is damaged. He goes down, so not damaged. Shot down. That should give me. I got to track this because this is one of the things that got messed up. Got him shot down, and that gives me an MP. Good, that works now. And it also gets rid of the counter. And we will go to Eric over here and give him a kill. And we are on ground support. I think it was ground support, right? Trench strafing. Okay. Eric gets a kill. And that's my squadron's first kill. All right. And Eric, it doesn't go up yet. You automatically see if one of the green guys gets a kill, they automatically go up the season. So Eric is done. We have one kill. We come to Ernst, who can go after this guy. Can Ernst get his kill too? 7-4 is 3. Ground burst for him is 2, and he gains 1. 2 and a 5. The 5 is going to hit. We need a 4 or more. 4. We actually got that. He is shot down. That's another mission point, and this time it is Ernst that gets the kill. And that is our second kill of the campaign now, and we got 2 guys that are in there, and that was, other than the fact that we had guy get damaged, that wasn't bad. All right, so we can clear out the, oh, you know what I forgot to do, and I keep doing that. That's one of the things that I'm not used to rolling for. The first round we should have done a combat event, and we were over friendly territory, and I completely forgot to do that. And we're adding visibility, but there is no visibility. So 5, friendly territory. If any, will report, and it probably saved them 1 aircraft, but I'm going to mulligan that because I'm an idiot sometimes. And on them aircraft would depart, so they would have departed anyway, but we just shot them down. So I probably got 1 more kill than I should have because I forgot to roll the combat event. Well, that's all right. We're not perfect. Um, that brings us back then to going to be moving our. Actually, we go back over here. We got tactical dropouts on the way to a target only. 2d6 plus it's automatic. I will have our damaged aircraft drop out. That's going to be Eric, and I'm going to have him land at the base. And we got to check for him right now. 2d6 plus his visibility plus his skill. He's going to easily get back to the base. It's just a matter of landing it. He's damaged, so he's got to check. So, Eric, he's got a +1, +2, +1. I'm going to take a chance and just roll a dice. I do 2. Hard landing. Aircraft is damaged. If it was damaged already, it's destroyed, and the crew is injured. That did not work out very well. I should have added that +2. The +2 would have just had him injured, but we lost a Halberstadt now because I was an idiot. And this was not shot down, so we can just go ahead and take that back to. I thought I did that. Oh, light clouds. And that probably got rid of the bombs and everything too. Yes, it did. Undo that. Undo, undo. Sometimes we're not the smartest there. I lost my bombs and everything. When did I lose them? There we go. That's not supposed to do that. Another thing to look for. I'm just going to go ahead and manually put him up there. I thought I had one in there and I don't see it. No, what I think I lost that when I know I did. When I went to fix this is what I'm talking about, dominoes. I had that working. But then I had to fix something else, and when I fixed that, now I caused this problem. But sometimes it takes forever to get out a module because it's just one thing after the other. Put that out there, and I think it is Shift R. Nope, I don't want to keep doing that. Why is that giving me a... I don't know why that keeps giving me... I'm going to have to change that. I had a shot down in there and it's not working right now. So I got to repair that, redo that. Shot down for own planes. And then flip, fix. I need to put a fix menu in there so that they fix up without resetting everything. I don't understand it. That global key should only work when I'm hitting this. I don't know why it's working when I have this selected. So I don't know. Maybe I'm catching it somewhere. But that's for another time. So we lost the Halberstadt, but he wasn't shot down. He just damaged landing. Back to the turn flow. That was just our tactical dropouts, which didn't work too well. So we no longer have damaged aircraft to check. So we're just going to go ahead and move our counter down to here. Roll for an event, no event. We're going to move our counter down to here. We're going to roll for event. There is an event. 10. I lost my logs again. Not logs, my charts. Event. Flight event. 10. Territory. Lady Luck. Draw a Lady Luck card. 7. Campaign victory points. Add 3 MPs to your MP score for this turn. And we're going to discard that. 3 MPs to my MP score. So we'll just go ahead and add. Nice. Take that. Now we're going to go down into the trenches where things start heating up a little bit, moving down. Go with D6, looking for 1 to 4. There is no event there. We're going to move into... Ooh. I screwed the pooch on that. I wanted to go 1 over. Well, we're there now. We're going to move to the left. Risk another event. 6, no event. And we're going to move down into the first target spot. And this is over their trenches. So let's go do this one step at a time to make sure I don't get this messed up. We moved. We got Archie we have to check. Visibility is 0, so we're 4 plus. No Archie's going to attack us. Flight event check 1 to 4. We get a 6, no event. Then we're going straight to the combat suite sequence. So we're going to be looking. There is no detection check, and actually there is special. Add 1 to each target's defensive fire. Ouch, that's going to hurt. We're going to roll D3 entrenched infantry targets in each of 3 enemy trench spaces. 1 random and each. Okay, so we got to put 3 of them out there, and we did not roll any planes, so looks like just enemy infantry. We got a D3 of them. Entrenched infantry for the Brits, and that's going to be 1. And our guys, get my act together here yet one of these years. All right, my guys are going to set up the initiative. I will start with him. 4 plus 4 is 8. 4 plus 2 is 6. 4 plus 3 is 3 plus 3 is 6. Gotta watch me. 3 plus 6 is 9. 4 plus 4 is 8. 3 plus 3 is 6. And then another 3 plus 2 is 5. All right, we are ready to attack them. No detection. We go to enemy flight composition, which we already put that out. That's just the ground target. Combat initiative, we just did that. And air to ground defensive fire. It's going to be coming at us. Defensive fire +1. Remember that. So this guy's going to attack them. They got 3 firing back at us at +1. This is going to suck. And 5+ is a hit. So he's got 2 possible hits on me. 4, 5, 6 is going to be damaged. We're going to attack him on a strafe. And like AA, but hit, no, that's different. We got to do ground attack. And then ground attack, I got a nice little SOP for that. Track the air. Oh, see, I did that wrong again. We had 2 attacks, so that should have been a 4, +1, +2 is 6. Subtracting his 4, which is 3 damage. Still would have been damaged. Okay. And we are attacking them. So let's see. A strafe attack is going to be attacking. Refer to the front gun bursts. 9 minus 3 is a 6. Going to get 4 bursts, and he's a 0. A 3, 3, 4, 4. Absolutely no hits. He's going to peel off, and I will not let him attack again because it's bad enough he's going to have to return like that. So, into the next guy. And these guys get 3 attacks +1 again because of the special rules. And a 6 is going to be a possible hit. D6, 5 minus 5 is 0. So that's going to be 0. No effect. Good. The bomber's going to come in. I'm going to actually bomb attack them and get them out of there. So we're going to go ahead and use that ordnance. I'm going to get rid of that bomb. Roll a d6 plus target, and that's just a d6 for each bomb. On the acting aircraft, score 1 for hit for any rolls that are equal to or greater than the 2 hit value listed on the bomb row in the ordnance hit table. Bombs. Attackers IN box. We are at 8. That's going to be 0 to 5. We need a 5 plus 3. Absolutely nothing, and he peels off. Not really worth carrying bombs on these guys. The Halberstadt got to put up with 3 dice, adding 1. Wow. 3 possible hits. D6 plus 2. 1 plus 2 is 3. That's going to damage him. Yes, damaged. Boy, boy, boy. And we're not rolling again. This is crazy. Strafe attack. We're doing gun bursts. And gun burst difference of 5 is going to be 3 attacks on his part, and he gets 0. And that's going to be 1 possible hit. Read how this goes on a strafe attack. For each burst roll on d6 plus, he got nothing there. Aircraft for the slash or 2 points greater than. Okay, so we get 1 damage on him, which is better than nothing. But we're taking more damage than we want. Next up, we'll get old Greeny in there. He's got to face 3 attacks with +1 because of the rules. 2, 4, and 6. 1 possible hit on him. He rolls a 6. -4 is a 2. That's damaged. We're going to roll back. That's 6 minus 3 for the initiative is 2 attacks. Plus 0. We get 1 possible hit, so that's another hit on him. He's going to peel off. I don't think we're going to any other locations. We've got 3 guys damaged already, and they're all from my squadron. Let's get Yosef in after him. You know what? Let's send a tandem in after him first. Maybe we can get him down under that 3 for Yosef. Tandem's going to come in. That's a 6 minus 3 is 3. So we're going to be dealing with... It doesn't matter. He's got to face the wrath first. 2 possible hits. Plus 1 on the dice. 2, 3. Minus 5 is 0. So he does not get hit. He's going to drop the bomb. Use the bomb up and get rid of the bomb. And we need a 5 plus. Actually, it's going to be worse than that, I think. Ordnance hits. Nope, 5 plus. And we get a 6. That's a hit. And that's going to damage them. So I can go ahead and hit damaged MP. And then I can flip him to his damaged side. That should get us up to... Yeah, we're starting to get up there now, up to 7. Did I get that right? Restore 2. I don't think I should be at 7 yet. I'm gonna real quick. You know what? Let's undo. That's one of those things that I have to check. Undo one more. It's up to 5 already. How did I get 5? Oh yeah, we added 3. I forgot about that. So yes, that worked. We got damaged MP, and then we got damage. See that? I'm getting all paranoid about things not working. So we're up to 7 MPs anyway, and he peels off. He's done. This is the problem with testing and playing at the same time. Not only am I trying to learn the rules, but I'm looking for problems. And sometimes it gets interesting. All right. Yosef. He will only face 1 ground fire now. Adding 1. 3. No attack. So 6 minus 3 is 3. We're going to be attacking him with... That's actually my gun burst. 3. We'll get 2 attacks, and we are adding 1. 2 and a 3. It just never ceases to amaze me. You'd think you'd be used to rolling poor by now, but it just doesn't work. They're going to get to roll 1 attack. A 3, no effect. We're going to attack to him. That's 5 minus 3 is 2. Still gets 2 attacks. We're going to be adding 1. And we get a 3 and a 7. That's going to be 1 hit. That goes up to 4. And actually, that should have been up to here. He should have only gotten 1. So I'm going to have to subtract that hit because we didn't get it. Because I forgot to move the initiative up. So we're going to go to combat round number 2. And we got to roll for combat event, lest I forget. And we are over trenches. 9. Oh, not 9. D6, Greg. 4. All damaged enemy aircraft will depart. There's no enemy aircraft, so we're fine. Number 2. Yeah, let's roll our initiative up. 1 plus 3 is a 4. 4 plus 3 is a 7. 4 plus 1 is a 5. Yeah. 2 plus 4 is a 6. 1 plus 4 is a 5. 3 plus 2 is a 5. And then 3 plus 3 is a 6. And I will be right back. My wife's having trouble. I'll take care of that real quick and I shall return. All right, this video is a little long-winded, I can see. We are getting ready to do round number 2. Might help if I put the next round in there, and I'm probably not going to go to another space because we're pretty well shot up already. We will start with the Roland. It's 7-4. He's got to deal with 1 AA plus 1. And I just, you got to be kidding me. 6. He gets hit. 4 minus 5 is 0, so he gets hit but no damage, just flies through the canvas. We're going to attack. 7-4 is 3. Gun burst, gun for. Oh, I'm doing the wrong one. I apologize, guys. I just realized I've been doing the wrong strafing hits. So I've given some bad scoop. We should be using the front gun burst strafing, and I used the gun burst. So I don't know how much of a difference it's going to make, but it's too late to go back on the first round. We'll get it straight here. 3 is going to be 1, and he is a 0. So we're going to be just rolling 1. 5 is going to be a hit. And that is each hit is a hit, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. Yep, so we get one more hit on him. That adds a hit to 4. He flies off into the sunset. Next comes Ernst. He got to put up with 1 attack die with +1. He gets a 7. You got to be kidding me. They're hitting every time. D6. 1 doesn't go. It goes through canvas, so it doesn't hurt. That's 6 minus 2 is 4. That's going to be, I think, a 1. 6 minus 4 is 2. Yes, 1 attack. And we get +1. And we get a 4. That's good enough to get another hit. He peels off. That's going to be, I'm just going to go ahead and peel him off. I'm not even going to risk him getting shot down. I'm going to peel him off, not risk him getting shot down. So we will go then to, let's see if Josef can get something done here. He's going to deal with the 1 attack coming back at him. Another 6. D6, 1, that's not it goes through the canvas again. We get 1 attack on his part. We get a 3, +1 is a 4. That's going to be good enough for a hit. That takes us up to 6. That's going to be the destroyed MP. And he is done. So we got MPs for him. We also get, no, he's already seasoned, so he doesn't get to try that. And actually, that is a ground kill. No, balloons only count as kills, so he doesn't get any kills. So he is done. These guys are done. I'm going to put my guys back in my flight. And I'm going to delete him. We're going to reset the combat rounds there. And I am going to go ahead and head for home. It said one or 3 for our attack D3 entrenched infantry in any each of the 3 enemy trench hexes. So we've at least fulfilled our mission by getting any or each. So I did any part of it, and that's where we're going to stick with. So I'm going to go ahead then and move out and combat round. I did forget a combat event just to make sure. Combat events are D6. 5, and we're over trenches. All enemy aircraft will stay for another combat round, but there are no enemy aircraft. We're going to go ahead and move up. Oops. Oh boy, get rid of that. We're rolling for an event. Oh, no. We got ahead of ourselves. got ahead of ourselves. We tend to do that sometimes. Start thinking we know the game. Tactical dropouts. Nope, we're headed back. Damaged aircraft checks. Nothing happens on 3+. We've got 3 damaged aircraft to check out. First is going to be the Halberstadt. Gets a 3, he's fine. Second's going to be this guy. Gets a 3, he's fine. Third's going to be the third guy. He's fine. So now we can move. Move up. We're going to roll for an event. That's our Archie. 1 to 3 is going to be an event. Flight event 10 over our trenches. Lady Luck. Draw a Lady Luck card. I don't mind them. They've actually helped me out some. New arrival step. Either fill your squadron up to 8 scouts or recover all your injured crew or repair all your damaged scouts. I like that one. Thank you, guys. That's going to bring back my 2 guys out of the hospital without rolling. And I think I'd rather have shortage of planes than shortage of pilots at this point because these are 2 of my better guys sitting on the bench right now. So we're going to go ahead and move up one more time. Up. No, we're not. We're going to go ahead and check for damaged aircraft first. Got 3 of them still to check for. First one's going to be the Halby. He's got a 2. 2d6 plus his skill. He has no skill. Got 11. Just a hiccup. First D3. He rolls a 10. That's just a hiccup. We are getting lucky on that aspect anyway. And the last D3. 4. He's fine. Now we will move up. And we're going to check for an event 1 to 2. No event. And now we are going to go ahead once again and check for a damaged aircraft. We have 3 of them. The Halby first. 2. 7 on damaged aircraft. It's going to be aircraft immediately land up to D3 spaces away. May land in current space if desired. D3 spaces. He's got 1. He might as well just land right where he's at because that's clear. So, yeah, that's clear. We're going to go ahead and land him there. Force landing. I'm going to go ahead and utilize this +2. And I got to see if we actually, do we use them, keep using the Lady Lux, or we throw them back into the deck? I got to check that. I may have been doing that wrong. Force landing, and we're in friendly territory. We're rolling a D6, plus visibility is 0, flying skill is 0, and we're -1 for damaged. So we're going to be +1 because of the card I used. 3, 4. A very hard landing. The machine landed harshly with her nose to the ground and caught fire. The crew managed to escape first with just light burns and made it back to the squadron on the same day injured. The machine was lost. So we're actually going to lose that Halberstadt. And here we are again with my dilemma that I knew I had that in there and now I don't. So we lost the Halberstadt and I'm not quite sure why that's working like that. But that's on my notes of things to do. E3. God, we are rolling horrible here. 7. Damaged aircraft. Aircraft must immediately land up to D3 spaces away. 6. He can land up to 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Rail yard. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to just land him anywhere. And he gets the -1 only. 5, 4. Crash landing. Force landing 4. Very hard landing. So that machine's going to be lost too. They're not shot down. We didn't lose them with kills. Oh, you know what? I do got to remember that. Let's get the one Halberstadt out there and put him in the injured. Uh, no, they didn't survive the mission. Let me read that rule again. Here we go again. I got to double check myself a lot because I lose track of things quick. Each surviving green crew that has returned from the mission. Yeah, you know what? They've returned from the mission. They just the plane's lost. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them. We will lose the plane. We're not going to keep that. So what I should be doing looks like, unless I'm screwy here, which is all it's possible, is I've got to put this plane in the hospital for right now to roll to see if he becomes seasoned. If he becomes seasoned, we keep the seasoned guy in here. Regardless, we're going to get rid of the plane at the end of the mission. So the same thing just happened with E3. He's going to be in the hospital. I think I'm reading that right. I hope I'm reading that right. And then the last guy, two. All three of them had a check. 10, though. He's going to be fine. That's going to be a hiccup. Good Lord Almighty. Now we're going to move our guy. And we're going to move into the town, move up. Oh, move up, the other up. There we go. And we are going to check for a flight event check 1 to 2. 5, no event. We are going to check for, we still have 1 damaged plane to check for, 1 to 2. 3, he's fine. We're going to go ahead and move up. Roll for an event, 1 to 2, no event. We're going to go ahead on the next turn and check for a damaged aircraft of 1. Rolls a 7. Up to D3. He rolls a 4. He's going to land back at base. So let's see what he does. Force landing at home. He's damaged. That's a -1. +1 for landing at our base. So that's going to be a straight up D6 roll. He gets a 5. Okay landing. Aircraft keeps condition, but the crew is injured. So this one here, I'll keep him a little bit separate. He lands back. We get to keep that aircraft. These two are going to disappear. But we got to see if the pilots survive or not. And then we're going to roll for an event. 1 event, a 5, flight event, friendly territory, weather change, roll a d6. 4, weather gets worse 1 step, just in time for landing. Goes to heavy clouds, -1. We go to the right. All we got to check for now is events. We get another event. We roll a 7. Friendly territory, enemy raid, D3 tandems and D3 scouts. Going to be 3 tandems. 3 tandems. And we've got to roll for them to see what they are. Third turn, D6, 1. They're going to be FE2s. Strutters are now available, but these are going to be FE2s. I think we should actually roll for each one. I don't know. I'm not quite sure on that one. So I'm going to roll for each one. A BE2, an FE2, and another BE2. Actually should be in the enemy flight. And then we're going to roll for scouts D3, 1 scout. And that is still the DH2 only. So now we're going to go to detection. Light detection. And visibility is now -1. 9. You do not spot each other and carry on your missions. Okay, so we can go ahead and carry on our mission. We're going to go ahead and move right. Roll for an event, no event, and we're going to land. My undamaged regular guys both land no problem. And both of these are going to land no problem. So landing was not an issue. Clean up, we're going to get rid of our card. Discard that. We are going to experience checks. Anybody that made it back, we've got to check. And just a 5 or a 6. 4, he doesn't, but we get to keep that. That goes in repair. 2, it doesn't. This one goes back to the German aircraft. And I'm going to try this again. No, I'm not. I'm going to quit playing around. And this guy, 5 or 6, nope, he's going too. So we lost a lot of planes again. But we are going to check for, during the experience checks, no, that's arrival step. We're going to do that next turn. MPs to VPs. So we're MPs to VPs. We have 8 MPs. So we did pretty good on that regardless. 8 MPs is going to give me got stuff all over the place again. Plus 3 VPs, so we're going to use them all to go up 3 VPs. I can go ahead and reset that, and we're going to go over to the log, and we're going to put 8, 0, 3. That's going to take us up to 6. All right, and there's where we're going to stop. We're going to go ahead and clean up this. We are going to go ahead and end mission over here. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks everybody for joining me. This is Aces of Valor by Berserker Games, designed by Eric von Russing and developed by Jan Horenek. And thank you all. You have a good night. And sorry for the length of this video. Try to keep them short, but we ramble sometimes. Have a good night. Bye now.